Bienvenidos, fanáticos de la lucha libre a la sala de lucha libre AAA. Y ahora aquí está tu anfitrión Vincente Mixam, junto con Hey Rocks. Buenos dias and welcome back once again to the Nation Network. Amigas and amigos, everybody welcome here as we bring you one more time a very special WrestleChat Lucha edition. We're going to be talking about what happened at AAA Worldwide last night. And if you didn't see it, don't worry, we've got you covered. Unfortunately, Jay is not able to be with us this week. However, Jay Roca will be back next week, so fear not. In the meantime, we're going to jump right into the action and, of course, the notes. We kick off the match with La Parka going up against Jack Cartwheel. If you've not seen these two guys, believe me, La Parka is someone most of us are familiar with by now. Jack Cartwheel, another type of animal. This guy is crazy, but in a good way. We're going to take a look at a couple of moments of the match here because it was definitely worth watching. If you haven't seen it, it is free on YouTube. You should go check it out. Look at this action right off the bat. The cartwheel by not Cartwheel, this one by La Parka. And now La Parka doing his thing. Jack Cartwheel comes charging in, a little short on the run up there. And watch this right here. Nice move there. Reverse neck breaker, but wait, there's more. This is one of the sickest moves I've seen in a long time. Crucifix driver. Oh, yeah, that was official. However, it wasn't enough to get him the win because La Parka would go on to win. A lot of people have been asking, hey, is this the same La Parka that was in the WCW? No, because it'd be 75. But it's also not a bloodline relative of anyone to do with La Parka, any of that. There is a great video you can find on YouTube very easily that gives you the entire history of the La Parka name, all the legal things that came out of it, and how many different people were playing the actual role. And that's where you'll also find out that this gentleman is not in any way tied to any of the original La Parkas. That said, we move on to our next moment, and it's a recap of what happened a week ago to Mini Vikingo. If you missed it, Mini Vikingo was destroyed by Omos at the orders of Del Vikingo, the older brother of Mini Vikingo. We see him now. This is where AAA does their best. Storytelling at its finest. They actually go into the hospital to see the condition of Mini Vikingo. And I'll tell you right now, it's not good. You see here is Madre standing there and comforting her son, opens up a card, flowers were sent, and the card says, "See you soon, Vikingo." Nice little added flavor right there by bringing the family into the storyline, and I liked it. I thought it was a good recap. I thought it was a good personal touch by bringing Mom into the mix. From the recap, we have a 6-woman tag team match. We've got Fabi Apache, Adelicious, and Jesse Jackson. Not that Jesse Jackson. Going up against Los Toxicos. Let me tell you, it was good 6-man tag team action or 6-woman tag team action, but let's take a look. Don't take my word for it. Good God, Jesse got split in half with that one, and that drop kick was brutal. That was a really good 6-man matchup. Back and forth action. It was good. At the end of the day, Los Toxicos gets the win, unfortunately. Sometimes the Rudos have to win. That's just the way it is. From there, we move on to our main event of the evening. The main event is a 6-man tag match to determine who will be challenging the Clowns for the tag team titles. On one side, we've got Los Americanos, then we've got the War Raiders, and then we've got the Money Machine, or the Dinero Machine, whatever you want to call them. Here we see the closing moments here as the biggest guys in the match, of course, are the War Raiders, and they make that size matters. Whoever says size doesn't matter wasn't on the receiving end of that one. They got the win. They're going to move on. Now, at the end of the match, they're calling out the Psycho Circus. The Psycho Circus gets in the ring with them, but before anything can happen, Psycho Circus is called to the back because, hey, we got a problem, Effie. Here you see all the clowns running into the back lot to find out, oh no, we've got a clown down. Indeed, being carted off in an ambulance. And that is how the show ended. Overall, I thought it was a great show. The wrestling action, very entertaining from start to finish. I didn't score one match below a 3.5. Main event, I gave that a 4. I thought they did a great job. I thought the women's 6-man tag team match was also very good. Worth watching. I think if you haven't seen it, if you haven't been checking out AAA Worldwide, you are missing the boat. This is fun. This is what wrestling's supposed to be. Good storytelling. They're finally putting some subtitles there for people, unlike myself, they can't speak Spanish. Of course, I am fluent in Spanish, so it's not a problem for me. But a lot of you gringos need some help, and there's nothing wrong with that. But they're starting to do the subtitle thing. About time. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Do yourselves a favor. You'll thank me later. In the meantime, Andrew Roberts in the house. Primetime in the house. It's Vicente. Vince is my cousin. He's on the regular WrestleChat. I cover the Lucha WrestleChat because Vince, he doesn't speak a word of Spanish. What good is he? AAA's got El Primetime doing the Primetime Shuffle. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. If you watch it, you'll do the Primetime Shuffle too. Maybe the Icky Shuffle, maybe a bunch of shuffle. But you'll be shuffling because the AAA Worldwide is a great, great program. Fun wrestling at its finest. 1 hour for the short attention spans that the people in the world seem to have nowadays. There you go. 1 hour. You just bring 3, maybe 4 matches max. Have some storytelling in between. Little bit of recap. I'm telling you, it is a nice little package with the ribbon on top just the way you like it. All right, that is our weekly recap for AAA here on the Nation Network. Hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you'll check it out if you haven't already, because trust me when I tell you, it is going to get bigger, badder, and even more exciting if it's possible. I'm looking very much forward to the next one. It's going to be a big show coming up very soon. The Rey de Reyes is around the corner. And believe me when I tell you, we'll be covering that too. In the meantime, everybody, stay safe. Have a great rest of your day. And thank you for checking out the Nation Network for the Lucha edition of WrestleChat. You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!